We're starting.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 1 of our podcast. Me and my wife started a podcast, and we're doing all types of stuff on here. Today, we are going to review a beer and answer some questions. Let's see, this beer is a Scotch Ale. Well, for starters, let me introduce myself. I'm sorry, this is the first episode. I'm Masonic Smoker, and this is my lovely wife, Diana.
Hello.
She helps me with everything. She is behind the scenes. She's not out there too much, but this is her out there. So today she's gonna give her perspective straight from her, or whatever the case be. Who cares? She's here today, and that's all that matters. We're doing beer stuff. We're answering questions. I'll try not to say a lot. We'll keep it short, to the point. So we're drinking a Scotch Ale. This is Old Chub. All right, that's what it looks like. It says, right, baby? Old Chub.
Yep.
You know what a chub is, right?
It should be dark brown, full body.
It should be dark
Bursting
brown.
with flavor.
Bursting with flavor. Okay.
And generally higher in alcohol.
I already see dark brown. I want to see where this one is from.
We'll pour them out and then we'll see the can.
Okay. So here's some for you. All right. And like before I forget, if you guys want us to review your favorite beer to see how we like it, send it. We'll review your beer. Top it off. All right, this is Old Chub from Oscar Blues Brewery. Check where Oscar Blues Brewery is at, baby. Jamie, check that out. That's from Longmont, Colorado. I beat you to it, Mama. All right, what does it smell like to you?
It smells like beer.
It smells like spent beer, though, right? Like spilt beer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells like spilt beer.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. Reminds me of Newcastle, the grocer. Right?
Yeah, it's an aftertaste.
You want to finish that?
Yeah. I can finish it.
I'll finish mine too.
Not a lot. It's only half a cup.
Cool. It's only like half a cup. All right. So we're drinking a Scotch Ale Old Chub from Oscar Blues today, and we'll answer some questions. Like, there's a little fly around here, so if I'm like waving around, it's because I'm crazy. All right. Let's see. What we got?
So where are these questions from, and who's asking these questions?
These questions are from ask.fm. And
who's asking the questions? Who asked you the questions?
I'm about to tell these people who asked them.
No, your audience.
Oh, my audience from Instagram asked me this question, but they asked me through ask.fm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
This one's weird. I don't know if Ask.fm asked you this one or somebody asked you this one.
Let me read it before.
It was through via shout
show me a question. And show me what the question is before you read it out. I guess we could try that.
Okay, so the question is, would you ever try the blueberry gum off the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
No, I don't know, man. I'd try the snozberries, though. All right, what's the next one?
Okay.
What about you?
No, it turned you into a blueberry and you have to be squished.
Okay.
Like Veruca.
Yeah, she was mean, right?
Yeah, Veruca.
Yeah, she was like
was it
really.
Veruca? Yeah.
She's the one that made her dad buy all the tickets.
No. She was the one that was super competitive.
Okay, for sure. I'm sorry.
No, it was Violet. Violet, you're turning Violet. It was Violet. Veruca's the mean one. I messed you up.
All right, so I was right.
Mm-hmm. But the one who ate the thing was Violet because
All
she
right.
turned Violet.
That's for sure. But you know what, dude? I probably gotta go rewatch that movie.
Or you can read the book. We have it in the library.
I'll read it.
It's a quick read.
Cool. I watched the one the one that
Tim Burton?
Yeah, I
Or
watched his in Puerto Vallarta with my cousins.
The Tim Burton one or the original
Tim Burton,
one?
the Tim Burton.
So the Tim Burton one's based off the book more.
For sure.
Okay, this is a plant-related question.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to answer it.
Yeah.
When is the best time to pollinate or chuck, and how does that work?
I'm more of a Chuck guy.
When's the best time?
When's the best
evening?
time? No, it's not even evening. They're talking about what week should they introduce the male plant to the female plant to get, seeds. The way I do it is I just keep males with pollen around 24/7. I have heard things where I like, oh, you introduce it week 3, and then you take the male out this week, and then there's people that rub pollen on there. So the best way to do it is introduce it week 3. That's my personal experience. The way I do it is I just have a male constantly pollinating 24/7 while they're in veg. Fucking every fucking stage in life, there's constantly my male in flower form doing work. But that's how I get down.
Don't you have a book coming out on that?
I do have a book coming out on how to do simple pollinations.
So
but at the end of the day, I mean,
it's very.
I don't like to. I just like to speak on my experience, and my experience is keeping the male around 24/7. But yeah, that's how it kind of works.
Okay. This one's a weird one. It was asked 3 days ago. Do you think money can buy love?
Nah, man, that's not how you buy love. I mean, it'll help, but you can't buy it. You can buy, not love. You can't buy love. You can go buy a bag of chips. What we got next? That's a weird question, man.
That is a weird question. That just goes off into.
Yeah, this is like why is water wet type of shit, and there's a reason why a scientist will be able to tell you. But let's see what we got over here.
Okay, so this is from Frost Green. He's
Frost Green.
He's a good person.
He's been a supporter for a very long time. Yeah. Shout out Frost Green.
So he put in quotations, most frequently asked question, hey homie, are you hiring?
Nah, I don't hire. I just fire. You ever heard the song, The Girl Don't Like Her Job?
By The Offspring? No.
By Cool Keith.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of Why Don't You Get a Job?
Yeah.
Is that by The Offspring?
That is that. I don't think that's what it's called, but that is a song. Yeah, girlfriend and she hates that bitch. All right, next.
Okay. So hiring. What are they talking about?
Hiring. I don't have nobody. No, we're not hiring. Next question.
Okay. So what do you think about autos?
Autos are dope, man. I like all plants, man. People like to say like, oh, autos are diminishing the gene pool or whatever, it lowers, whatever the case be. At the end of the day, like, it's just creating something else. It's just another sliver of something bigger. So people, they act like, all right, now that he's doing autos, like, the fire like is gone. No, the fire's still there. Autos can be cool too. It's just fucking people are weird. They get caught up on stuff. Autos are cool. Everything's cool. Plants are cool.
Okay, Gun, shout out.
You need a bigger. I'll see.
Well, shout him out.
Can you open the whole thing, or did he no. Is that how he wrote it?
That's how I wrote it. Wait, no, there you go. I think. Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, yo, West Coast at Ganja Karma on IG in the house. You need a bigger slice of heaven. You deserve some space when you're moving to a little farm. Seriously, shit. I don't know, man. That's kind of like. I'm a city boy, so that's hard for me to just be like, oh, I'm moving to the farm. I'd probably die there. Everybody would starve. I wouldn't know how to adapt. We'll figure it out, but I'm not going to no farm no time soon.
I mean, it'll be nice.
I'll go to my grandpa's farm in Mexico, if anything. Just let him borrow the farm for a couple days.
Okay, I lost it. Alright,
Just click it open and see.
I don't think it's a question. It's just somebody goofing off.
Alright. Let me see, open that one.
Okay, this one's probably thought-provoking. You want to read it out loud?
Alright, it's pretty obvious that people buy into you as a person just as much, if not more, than just as a breeder. That in itself makes you very marketable. Do you have any interest in ever branching off from breeding cannabis seeds into maybe having a cannabis brand also under the Masonic moniker? I don't know, man. That question has your thoughts in there. So the real question is, do you have any interest in ever branching off from breeding cannabis seeds into having a cannabis brand? Nah, I never thought about that. I'm not too big on, pushing product like that, as far as that type of product's concerned. I've done it before for myself, and there's just too many equations, too much on stake, and I don't have those big boy pants. I get there's very forgiving in the shit that I do. All right, what's next?
You don't want.
What? That's
You don't want to talk about how people buy into you as a person and more than a breeder?
What
does that mean?
That means that that fucking I'm a good guy, and if the good guy weighs out my, ethical, way of breeding or whatever. What people don't understand that there is no rules to this shit. Like people think like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that before you do this. No, just fucking do it and put it out there. And meanwhile, everybody else dies to the grave with what they fucking think while you're over here just doing whatever the fuck you want. So don't worry about what anybody fucking thinks, let alone if there's no fucking rules written on it or anything.
It's
and even if there was rules written on it, they could suck my dick. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that. And I am respectable to a point, so I don't have to upset the wrong people per se. But at the end of the day, like, we're Gucci,
Alright, this one.
Do you have to stabilize a strain before crossing it to another strain, and if so, why? I mean, you don't gotta do shit. There's motherfuckers over here, getting herms, accidentally pollinating runs, and freaking growing that out, and then getting fire. Doesn't necessarily mean, like, there's so many answers to this question.
Okay, next
yeah,
one.
stable is better, of course.
Okay, what do you need to make stickers, labels? How do you do each strain of beans? How you do for each strain of beans?
That's what do I need to do?
So they want game pretty much on how you make all your labels.
Just get a Avery.com, bro. That's it.
It's really simple.
Yeah, and you can get freaking stock images
You don't need
from Google and just copy paste them onto there, or save the image and throw it on there. Get some type of text font, turn that shit yellow, and have a black background, and now you got a fucking cool label.
And you just use Avery.com.
And you just use Avery.com, nothing else.
Nothing
if you
else.
want graphics and the cool graphics that are on the labels, then you got to go hire an artist to do that for you.
Or you can figure it out.
Or you could do a drawing yourself, be an artist too. All right, what's next?
Okay. I don't think they meant Microsoft. I think they meant.
I don't know.
Okay.
Next one.
Bare minimum for a grow.
Soil, seed, water, sun. Next.
Okay. This is probably a long one.
Could you have the genetics and the description of the seeds, and what's the difference between Wilson exclamation point, and Wilson 0? All right, Wilson and Wilson exclamation point. If you're buying Wilson right now in this era, like 2019 forward, you're getting the F2. And the only people that have Wilson F1, it's in an Oni package that says Wilson exclamation point, banana OG, papaya times Tropicana F2. Or you have it in a package where I wrote it with my hand. So anything that isn't those two things is Wilson F2. So Wilson exclamation point is Wilson F2. That's what everybody has right now. Wilson F1, you either grew it, or you're holding on to it, or you don't know what the fuck you're holding in your hand. Wilson 0 is a reinterpretation of Wilson, because I did Wilson for the brand, but I only made so much seed stock, and Wilson has his, not Wilson, Oni Noodles, Oni Seed Co. has his own, selection as far as banana OG papaya, the female using it, and Mel, he uses Trop F1 in his crosses. I used his Trop F2 from seed stock, Mel. And that's the difference, and I'm glad you asked that question. Everybody wants to know what that is. I'll try to be more specific with the lineages and everything, but that's why I keep everything as the lineage. Like, I don't go and give everything names. The only thing that has a name is Wilson, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that's it. We're about to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining our podcast, video cast. Damn, fool. All right, thank you guys. Peace out, Masonic Smoker and his lady, fool. Hey, no.